And welcome back everybody to Limbus Company. Yesterday we started Canto V Act 3. We entered Big Dick Moby and we entered Moby Dick and we found Captain Ahab. So you're welcome, Nosh, my sweetest salt. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing. We met Ahab and oh boy, we got quite the journey. We're finding out so much about Ishmael. And yeah, I ended up replaying some of the, like I was testing some stuff and replaying some of the theater stuff during the weekend. Anyway, can I do a Morty voice? Jeez. I can't go that high. Jeez, Rick, I don't know. So yeah, this is like the closest I can get to it. So, they're adding furries to the game. I know they are. I hate that you're not wrong. Anyway, so we are going to the captain's quarters. 7 feet away. That I can allow for. That I will allow for it to be under the 14-minute mark. Yeah. All right. With that, let's go ahead and do this. Captain's quarters number 2. Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, we found out that Captain Ahab is doing quite a few things. Let's see. You made soup? Show me.
I see that you're having some trouble coming to an agreement amongst yourselves. That is quite understandable. It will be clear as day that the answer is right before your eyes. My offer is perfect for your present, rather desperate situation.
So she knows where the golden bow is. It's at the heart of Big Dick Moby, and she has the only sheep. She has the only boat that can take us there. It can survive the trip. So her deal is that she wants to take us there and she wants to kill Big Dick Moby. But we know that Captain Ahab will very happily sacrifice her crew. So, yes. At Furry Limbus Company, and they are, I think, yeah, I know. They're coming this week, aren't they? So yeah, let's see where it goes.
But it is the winds of fate. These seemingly implausible coincidences and opportunities are death rays of fate, weaving the path of ahead of us. You must first learn to be someone who grips their destiny when it presents itself. It is common wisdom amongst the seafarer.
Sinclair shuddered a little. A lot has happened. Various moments of past coincidences must have passed before every sinner's eyes. Their bleed sinking. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm in. Yeah, they're gonna be good for me. Rhodia, 3 days away. Okay, the MERSAULT we're gonna get because the current MERSAULT we have is just poised, but the other one we're probably gonna get. All right, let's see. When we were almost sandwiched between two ships, when we encountered those floating mermaids on a deserted ship, when we fought a whale and its byproducts that came with the waves, and not to mention the previous act's coincidences that have happened. You and your arrogant, all-knowing speeches haven't changed one bit. And yeah, Ishmael thought that they were dead this whole time, and yeah. Turns out, have you seen the kids? Nope, I have not. Don't delude yourself. I'm not joining hands with you ever again. Even now, I can't wait to chew you up and tear you apart. Solkrig, welcome today, man. Yeah, the live requests didn't work. The live bribes didn't work. It didn't update automatically. And Lord of Cringe, welcome today. I forgot to say hi. Yeah, it didn't work. Gabe, welcome today. DSC is sinking. Yeah, but right now the MERSAULT we have is the samurai one. I don't remember. Is that for that for better damage? Yeah. The first DSC with the MERSAULT sinking. There you go. All right, catch you around, Meyer. Oh shit! Right, you're moving. So yeah, have a good one, man. Have a good one. It's good to see you.
What that face? What words? The girl has finally learned how to speak like a proper sea dog. What assault? Haven't you, Ishmael?
You're such a dick.
당신이 내 이름을 기억해 줄 줄 몰랐는데.
Minimum it worked, so absolutely nothing worked. Let me double check, because we did get a some bits here. Let me see. The curva. This is not what I wanted. Here we go. There. Oh shit! The Twitch one worked. The one on Twitch worked. The Twitch bits worked. Because that one got added automatically. That one got added automatically. The other ones... Wait. Shit, this one did. Okay, so the ones on Twitch are working. The one on Twitch is working. Yeah, I just realized that Lord Crakers has more than he should. Let me just bring this one down, because I ended up manually adding more to it. Okay, so the Twitch ones are now added automatically. Good to know. So yeah, Twitch is working. Soup is food posting. Thank you, Nosh. Hang on, I need to see this. Nosh sent something on food posting, and this is important, okay? Let me see the soup. Nosh! Straight into my veins. Did you get it? Yeah, we got on YouTube today, we got some super chats, and it didn't work. It didn't work. The super chats didn't work. Yeah, but at least Twitch now automatically attributes to it. Has too many noodles? It's just thick sauce then. Oh boy. But it's good. There's no such thing as too many noodles, so yes. Alright, thank you. So okay, yes, super chats. Awesome, dude. Yeah, no rush, man, no rush. Let's continue. Sorry, Solkrig and I are working, Solkrig is working on a bunch of automations and a bunch of infrastructure for the channel. So, yeah, thank you, Solkrig, appreciate it. Alright. Didn't think you'd remember my name.
How could I not? I heard your voice moments before the whale swallowed me whole. The echoes of your voice calling my name, scattering to the winds amidst the desolation. Ha! I can hear it clearly, as though it happened but a day ago.
Jack in our stream? No, don't worry. Do not apologize, Solkrig. It's great that you're working on this, man. I really do appreciate it. Protein, but love the carbs? Yes, that is the pleasures of life. By the way, Nosh, cooking stream this Saturday. I'm prepping some pizza dough, so...
Even for a brief moment, through the tempest, our eyes met, and I peered into the depths of your heart. Into the depths of your true desire.
Ahab strode towards Ishmael. Ishmael stood her ground. She glared at the old woman with bloodshot eyes.
Soon, I'll give you what you want.
Her voice was low, yet personal. Honest. Nixon, welcome back. How you doing? Let's see what kind of crap you come up with this time. Cause what I want...
It's my heart. Ishmael, listen well. I am the first and the only person who watched the birth of your life's greatest wish.
How the fuck do you know?
There was an awakening deep within you, a hateful obsession, screaming and thrashing with a frenzy so that you may one day gut me yourself.
We haven't had a Canto for Faust yet, right? Like, she's probably gonna be the very last one, right? Like, we have not had a Canto for Faust yet. I don't think. Have we? Have we had one? Does anybody know? Oh, we haven't had a Canto for Faust. Faust is Canto 12. Okay, so yeah, Faust is last. Okay. Oh, so I was last. Okay, yeah, I just read the Faust is Canto 12. That one's gonna be fascinating. That one's gonna be fast. Yeah, we have MERSAULT, then Otis, then Faust. Okay, yeah, MERSAULT. So the upcoming ones. Okay. Good.
That very desire is what has brought you before me. The paths, the trials, and tribulations the world has thrown your way. Am I wrong? The golden boy I seek? You don't give a shit about that. Of course you don't. My very heart is your golden bow, your plunder, the treasure you so desperately seek at the end of your journey. I knew that deep inside you were still a sailor and a harpooner, an excellent one at that.
The sinners undo themselves, prelude is only in the cantos. Yeah, I just forgot which one was which. So yeah, okay, so Faust was technically one to introduce. Okay. Don't forget that Dante is a sinner too, so we might have his canto, yeah. We might get his canto, yeah. Get information about the other sinners, about their cantos, so we already have guesses to what would be around. I mean, we did get information about Ishmael in the interval before, so I can see how some of these patterns would continue on. So, on Canto 12, then I think we move on to Purgatorio. I don't think so, no. I think we're gonna have way more of the Inferno first. Because there, we are building a lot of stuff that goes beyond just the sinners. Like, some of these stories are being set up that will definitely go beyond. Because, I mean, if we were talking about the layers of hell, there's 9 layers of hell. Plus Limbo. We already had Limbo, now we're in the 9 layers of hell. 9 cantos would have been enough, so chances are there's gonna be more than 12 cantos in Inferno before we move on to the Purgatorio. So yeah, their canto would be 13. I don't think Dante would be the 13th. I think we might get, considering everything, we might get Virgilius before we get Dante. Limbo is a layer of hell, technically, yeah. The entrance of hell, which is why is the prelude. In Flame, welcome today, how you doing? Welcome back. So yeah, no, we are having, they will live in Purgatorio and Paradiso. So yeah, I think the way I'm seeing it, at some point, Virgilius will jump into action. He already had his canto Leviathan. Not here though. Like, Leviathan is a novel that takes him to where he is now. That doesn't mean that his canto is just gonna be his character development to where he is, but to where he could be. Because his story hasn't stopped, he's still alive. So, yeah. And besides, a bunch of people like myself who are playing Limbus Company, we are, chances are we might not get Leviathan or that kind of stuff. He's not our sinner, he's our guide. Yeah. What stops Project Moon from making a canto about the guide? Hell, we could get one about Karen. Yeah, Virgilius cannot enter paradise. Yeah, he gets stuck in, I mean, at least in Divine Comedy, he gets stuck in purgatory. So we might have to, a Karen canto. Can you imagine a Karen canto? That would be so good. Don't forget that Karen is a grown-ass woman but acts like a kid. Lord of Cringe, do you have any idea how much that describes so many women out there? Men too. So both him and Karen's canto, they are pretty linked together. I think so. Like, I am, because there is one condition. There's a whale in hell. There's plenty of them apparently. There is one condition outside of the sinners dying where we know for a fact Virgilius would not hesitate to act, and that would be to protect Karen. Like, we know that Karen is his baby girl daughter figure. Is she his biological baby girl daughter? We don't know. Is he his little precious, perfect little princess that can do nothing wrong, that he loves more than anything else in this or any other world as his daughter figure? 100%. 100%. So, yeah. Leviathan on your free time. I really need to play Leviathan. I really need to read Leviathan, yeah. If anybody can link me source to Leviathan on the Discord, we have the Limbus Company section. If anybody can link me the Leviathan and just tag me on it, so like where I can read it, I would appreciate that. I would appreciate that. Have you played Atomic Heart? I started but didn't finish it. I loved it, but I haven't finished so many games. So yes, I have played Atomic Heart. I just got like a third of the way through, and then life got in the way and I had to stop, so... Anyway, so yeah, I do think that we are gonna get a canto where it's going to be Virgilius finally taking action. And I believe it's going to be to protect Karen. This could be in Purgatorio the way that Virgilius doesn't get to enter paradise, but we don't know. Anyway. Oh shit, another DLC for this coming out? Nice, 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 nice. Attention to the poster in the right of the room? Yeah, we'll see. Anyway.
I knew that. Deep inside, you were still a sailor and a harpooner. An excellent one at that. From the moment our reunion to now, you've been stabbing me over and over again in your head, and not once have you averted your eyes. And what a harpooner that makes you! Were I a whale, I would have willingly given you my heart to kill.
You fucking lunatic. Love to see Virgilius in action. I think we are building up a bunch of these fixers, like color fixers, for one big, massive battle. Like, there's no way you bring in these characters, because this is what? We have the Indigo Elder, we have Virgilius, we had the guy from Canto, from K-Corp. I forgot which color he was. But we are building up the ensemble. We have Damien. I think we have Rem. Was it Rem? Rim, sorry. We have Rim going on as well. So we are building. He wasn't a color fixer. Oh, so he just knew. He wasn't a color as far as we know. Doesn't stop him from becoming a color fixer by the time we meet him again. Just a high grade fixer. So he could become a color by the time things go. We don't know. French guy, welcome back. How you doing? But it appears I've run into some difficulties. Yeah, we did have to up the security because a lot of people are getting hacked. So we had to up the Discord level security. But yeah. And Squeak Cheeser, welcome today. How you doing? So Indigo Elder in action, but only in the story section. Yeah, we saw Indigo, and I think we are building up to somewhere where the colored fixers will need to jump into action for something. So we might see it. Siegfried not confirmed via color, but it's implied. Siegfried, thank you, Siegfried. Like, he might not be, but he might be on his way to becoming one. And who knows? Maybe it's the story of the betrayed hero. He was owed the color, but he wasn't given one, and now he's running rampant, kind of thing. Like, it's perfectly possible for something like that. Very powerful people are going to go through the bureaucracy getting a high rank. Color fixer has a certain set of requirements. So many extremely long fixers still can't become colors. So it could be that somebody finally snaps, and there's a rebellion. Like, we just do not know. And yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we will see. We will see. My point being that at some point I think we might get like a Virgilius focus Canto. And that might be before we find out more about Dante. Anyway, let's see. You'll give me your heart?
You know better than anyone that I don't lie, Ishmael. You know where the bow of my accumulated passion has set course to.
And I forgot to mention this at the start. Because we've been juggling through a lot. Don't forget, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up to the full playthrough, join and subscribe the Games Are Bastard channel. This is where all the VODs of the gaming after shows go to. So if you missed anything today or want to catch up to the full playthrough of Limbus Company or any of the other games we've played, it is here. Linked in the description for those of you who are watching live, and for those of you watching on the Games Are Bastard channel, thank you. Hi, how you doing? Alright, so let's see.
You know better than anyone that I do not lie, Ishmael. You know where the bow of my accumulated passion has set course to. Help me destroy this whale's heart, and I, Captain Ahab, shall willingly give you my life.
What if Dawn becomes a color? That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. The yellow lunatic, yep. Jim Strong had at least one yellow ring on their weapon. We saw it in the story before dungeon, or have some sort of strong weapon and or have an EGO. Yep. So we're gonna have to see.
It matters not the manner in which you kill me. I will accept it gladly.
Ahab snatches Ishmael's harpoon and brings it close to her heart. God. Crazy old hag? Which one? Oh my god.
Now, Do you not wish to tear open my arteries? Allow me to make this task even easier for you. Shall I turn my neck so that the veins are plain to see? All of this is yours, as long as I can achieve my goal.
And Ishmael, and we are starting to see the mirror image between somebody who has been completely consumed by her obsession and our sweetest, most not so perfectest little princess brat redhead over here. Crazy murderer's redhead, she is also a princessy brat. Like, she acts like a fucking princess brat. She has such a fucking attitude. Anyway.
What a keen harpoon you have whetted. I can imagine that I just spent sharpening it, drawing a picture of my painful demise. You must have pelted the call of destiny, your fate, just as I have. No one on this earth understands you better than I do, Ishmael. I know that very longing, that very burning hatred that consumes your days.
Amayad would love her. He has stated that he indeed loves her. Yes. More than you, apparently, because apparently he doesn't love you as much as I do. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. He even left before he could say anything about it. Look at that. Let's see. Yeah. You're right. I'm barely holding myself back from tearing you in your arteries.
Yet you do not act.
Some sinners are capstone IDs like Encorp Sinclair, Bush. Nice. Where's the newspaper? I don't know. Go punish Valid instead, yes. Fun anecdote earlier, the game's story, when we learned U-Corp Singularity's fusion or something like that, the theory Ishmael was fused with Ahab was very strong. Ooh. They have a very, very similar hairstyle. It could be. You know how we have the Indigo Elder and MERSAULT, and they are both very 100%, as we have stated, the same person? We could have a similar situation here with Ishmael. You know, completely, totally. Oh boy. Because at first, I thought Ishmael was Captain Ahab. Like, at first, I thought that she was Ahab. But yeah. Yeah, they got to put a cast on IDs during their cantos because they can change the story a bit. Okay. Switch from calling the Villa IDs Batten, Capstone, just an Korean community calls them that. Oh, lovely. You have no idea? I know, and we're gonna find out!
Because even now, even at the tip of your razor sharp harpoon tickles the fuckers of my neck, you know the truth so well.
A wrap-up? Still within the season itself? Okay.
That you are still too weak to kill me. How pitiful, yet how clever. The girl knows her place, and that cleverness serves you well. A foolish sailor would not have accepted this very generous offer of mine. As long as I can kill the fallen whale with my two hands, I care not about what happens next.
The second part of the Canto was really very popular. Oh, there you go. Been on the game so far. Gameplay, music, story, and music. Bopper Duppet. So far, I am loving this game. The gameplay would be probably, relatively speaking, the weakest part of this game. By far, I would say. Very simple, very nice and straightforward. It has its complexity to it that is building up a lot more. But you know, it's not the most... You can tell that the gameplay is by far not the part that has had the most focus on. The focus of this game has been the story. The story has been incredible so far. The characters are super well fleshed out. Everything is super well thought out. Like, you can tell how much work has gone into this story. The art style reflects it so incredibly well. The music reflects that really well. The gameplay, I like it. I like it, but I would say it's definitely the weakest part of this game. It's not a weak part of the game. I am biased now because I use the game as a way to boost my productivity at work, but in general, I would say I like it. Like, it's still mobile friendly, like it's basically a mobile game put into PC. I don't see an issue with that, but it is, relatively to the rest, the weaker part of the game. I'm still loving it though. The story is just so good. Is it turning into one of my favorite games of all time? No. Is the story turning into one of my favorites of all time? Yes. Like, that much I can, and there you go. I had to go to charge, but oh, okay, catch you around, Nush. Have a good day, go charge your phone, my sweet, sweet salt. Interactions, voice lines, you read buffs, and highly doubt you would repay the entire content just to see what I'd like to see during the playthrough. Yeah, probably not. The gameplay is hard to change due to it being a gacha. It's not like Arena, where it's early access and the gameplay was changed like 5 times. There you go. Thank you, Nosh. It's gonna how the music fits so many situations, considering it's not made by an in-house studio. I mean, that is just the duty of a competent musician. That you are given, okay, we need music that fits this kind of scenario, and we are gonna be reusing that, or we're gonna be doing royalties. So this is very common for this kind of stuff. Anime does this a lot, where you're gonna have multiple like situational tracks, and then it becomes a little bit symbiotic with which one comes first, because sometimes the art, you will give the artist the music of, okay, we're using this track for this scene, this is what is happening on the scene, make everything fit. So everything kind of starts fitting together very nicely as everything is created around each other. So yeah. Limbus Company is the best visual novel with pretty mid gameplay. No. The gameplay is pretty decent. It's not, okay, it's not Expedition 33. It's not Kingdom Come Deliverance, of course. But I would say it's still pretty decent. I would say it's pretty good. I wouldn't say the gameplay is great, but for what it does, I would say I like it. The best visual novel I've seen with mid gameplay was Zero Escape, the non-running games. That one has mid gameplay. Yeah, it's nothing revolutionary, and you don't need revolutionary. You just need good. Because the story is great. You just need good. So yeah. Yeah, like, if this had released as a visual novel, I would have been behind it 100%. So yeah, the gameplay gets better later on. The gameplay just keeps building onto itself, so yeah. An entire day, well, it's cool. Cool, friends, nice. Expedition 33 was amazing. I still need to finish the DLC for it. Like, we started it on the channel, but we didn't finish it. But yeah, oh yeah, Expedition 33 was so good. It's my #1 favorite game of all time. Like, that game was just... It touched on so many themes that I just absolutely loved. And yeah, the gameplay was great. Like, I'm not even a turn-based kind of player, and I loved it. So yeah, overall, like, I would say... You keep hearing about Expedition 33, it changes you. It changes you. The music is some of the greatest... Like, one of my second favorite song of all time is from Expedition 33. And I was not expecting to have that happen. My second favorite song of all time. I've had one favorite song, tippy top, of all time. Swim to the Moon by Between the Buried and Me. That is my favorite #1 song of all time. I listen to it while I shower. Like, it's that kind. I use it as a timer to shower. And then my second favorite song of all time, Una Via Timere. Yep. Una Via Timere is my favorite song from that soundtrack. It is just so amazing. Amazing. And yeah, Expedition 33, everything has that standard. And I would say to a very similar extent, we're seeing something like that over here. Yes, Limbus Company is a little bit more primitive in the gameplay, mainly because it's more mobile friendly. But I think it still lives up. Like, yes, Expedition 33, I would say, like, that is, if I had to score it out of 10, like a solid 9 out of 10. Like, it has its issues. It has its issues, you know, the Unreal Engine has its problems with it, that kind of stuff. There's a couple of mechanics there that I think got a little bit rushed at the end of the day, but whatever, 9 out of 10. This one, I would say, like, once you account everything into account, like a solid 8. Like 7 or 8. Like, if you lean towards gameplay, it's a 7. If you lean towards story, it's a solid 8. So, yeah. RPG direct yielding, it's a simpler style for phones. Yeah, and I mean, phones is a massive market, especially because they decided to not go for the Chinese market. So, I think it's a good supplement. So, I think it's a best of all worlds that Limbus Company went through. I'm loving it. I am loving it, so... Yes, Clearbones, welcome today, how you doing? So yeah, let's see where this goes.
My heart is yours to harpoon, Ishmael.
If you lead into the music, 10 out of 10 easy. So far, the music has fit so well. Yes.
I will be made complete at that very moment. What happens forward, I could not care less.
What a sad existence. Obsessed with a single goal, and once it is done, then what? Ishmael laughed and laughed. She did not fight back with her biting tongue, nor did she sharply and rationally criticize the captain's words as she did ours, because she knew deep inside that she believed the same. That she would have said the same. That's for blow. Oh, look at that, Clearbones. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Incredible. It allows to mix and match skills from different IDs. All hell will break loose in Limbus. Yeah, no, I don't think... That would be way too broken, I think. That'll be way too broken. So many Chinese players are complaining about the lack of Chinese dub when the game is literally not available in China. It craps me up every time. Yeah, like, you can thank your government for that. Yeah, of course it's not available in channel. It didn't allow it in. That's not on Project Moon. Good have as gut, not figuratively. Yes, she does want to. She doesn't want to get into her gut. She wants to get into her heart. That's different. She laughed and laughed and laughed, glaring straight into Ahab's eyes.
Yes, I like the look in your eyes. I can already see it. In fact, I may as well already have heard your decision from that look.
Enjoy your last voyage, Ahab. And whatever it takes, survive to the end of this voyage until you destroy the whale's heart. And I'll happily destroy you the moment you are made complete.
Yes! Now I see the eyes of a proper sea dog. Finally, conviction burns within your eyes. I shall not disappoint, Ishmael. Allow my heart to beat like the very tempest. Allow my heart to bleed hotter than the boiling blood of the lava whale, so that it may be a target worthy of your harpoon.
Says Ishmael. A sense of overwhelming dread emanated from the pair's mad laughter. Neither I nor the sinners dared to intrude. Their laughters were very much alike, to the point where I wasn't sure which belonged to Ishmael and which belonged to Ahab. And thank you for hanging out, Clearbones. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one. Oh boy, Toxic Yuri, no. This is Ishmael. Okay, so when you have a good story and you want a good antagonist, you want the antagonist to be in some way a mirror of the protagonist. In some way reflect the protagonist. They are the same person. And Ishmael is getting very close to that. Toxic for sure? Yeah, because that is what the hero's journey is all about. Like, every single one of the cantos we've done so far has been some sort of hero's journey. For example, Canto 2, Rhodia failed her hero's journey. She completely failed her hero's journey because she failed to confront the villain that was the mirror image of her. And thus, she failed. Gregor managed to face his past. Sinclair managed to face his past. Yi Sang managed to face their past. They all managed to face and overcome. Not Rhodia. And I think that's one of the things that makes Canto 2 so incredibly important. Because yes, many people, like, I've seen that people don't like Canto 2 as much, but I think that Canto does something so important because it shows that not all of them will make it. Not all of the sinners will be able to redeem themselves. Not all of the sinners will want to redeem themselves. So now I actually have the question: is Ishmael gonna make it? Because yes, she's gonna make it through story-wise. We're gonna make it through. We're gonna go further to the next canto. Is gonna focus on this person. But is Ishmael going to be able to confront her demons? And is she going to be able to overcome? Because that is what makes the hero or the protagonist-antagonist dynamic so good. That is what makes for a really good protagonist-antagonist thing. So yeah, like Rhodia's story was unfinished. Like, it was left unfinished because we faced her antagonist and the antagonist gave up, she gave up, and they didn't resolve anything. So I think we're gonna see that play out in the future content. Like, we might have to stop by other cantos to actually finish their stories before we can continue. So yeah, no, we're gonna get new cantos, because maybe Canto 10 will complete raid and corp. So yeah, no, we're gonna have a lot, and let's avoid spoilers. Let's avoid spoilers, please. Do have Purgatory and Paradise to get and go through them to comfort, and many of them will have to go through hell and everything. Catch you around, Frenzy. All right, so let's continue. What I was thinking then, I'm not really sure. It wasn't like we had any other choice, but maybe I was hoping that Ishmael would refuse the offer.
심장에 가는 항해에
So
동참하기로
you're
했다면서.
joining us for the journey to the horde. Isn't that
든든하네.
nice?
이렇게
It's encouraging
힘부분
to have you
팔팔한
looking
사람들이
fellas
같이
along for the ride. Not a hint of that pale membrane is seen on yours.
그러고 보니
Speaking of
너희는
which,
어떻게 멀쩡한 거야?
how are you all so okay?
어떻게
How come the
이
bloody
창백한
whales got no effect on any of you?
받-
Curious, Starbuck asked. Added the set cast and slowly develop instead of rotating cast. Yep. I really like that. I really like for another way a certain world building that focusing on the character Rodion, but I feel like it made up later in other cantos and all. I think Rhodia eventually is gonna have to face it. Like, this is just the antagonist is still out there. She's still out there. They're both gonna be both out there. Eventually, she's gonna have to be forced to face it. So, yeah. So, like, Rhodia has a bunch of exceptions, but it shows, like, the most important part is that it shows that many of the sinners will fail. She failed. Like, yes, we got the golden bow, but we failed at going through Rhodia and getting through to Rhodia. So yeah. Let's avoid talking about the future content because yeah, I have no idea. I will likely forget about what was said, but yeah, for other people. It's gonna make it possible to make unofficial fandom mods. Oh god, mine would be hilarious. Bopper, welcome to the head in. Forsooth, that is...
It's a long story. We just happened to get lucky, and I'll leave it at that.
Gregor cut in and blocked Don Quixote's mouth. Don Quixote, you fucking idiot. I love her. MERSAULT, your goat. MERSAULT is the goat. Greatest, absolutely greatest of all time. Hands down, not even a question. Like, that's 100% true. Like how many more memes have we made of MERSAULT? You know? Like, he's out there hunting the whale, you know? Indigo Elder, and he's here with us at the same time. So, yeah, no. Imagine if MERSAULT fails. He will only fail because he knows that that's what would drive the story forward. Because if he wins too hard, then the story is over and Project Moon has nothing else to do. If you command MERSAULT to do something, it will happen. If you command MERSAULT to do something, he was just waiting for you to confirm that he had to do it. Yeah. MERSAULT is goat, grass is green. Yep, there you go. Yeah, no, like, as we said, right? Like, MERSAULT was both becoming the Indigo White and building the hospital he was born in by the time anything happened. So, yep. Yeah, Merdante will just tell him to not fail and it's just gonna happen. Yeah. Like, we saw MERSAULT in the April Fools, you know, as a kid. He was able to regress his physical body so that he could fit into the story, knowing damn well what he was doing. So, yeah.
There are tasks that must be completed if we are to reach the heart. 2 ships, 2 routes. They must go their separate ways to reach the heart. The pickwood will make its way to the pancreas. Question. Shoot. Why are you the ones going through the pancreas? The whale's pancreas is vast and filled with treacherous acid. To go there without knowing when and where the acid spewed from the dance is to dance with death. So I'm electing to bring those who have toiled there for years, not inexperienced landsmen such as you.
Fuck you, you make a point. Starbuck shrugged next to the captain.
I must also mention that the pancreas is heavily populated by the mermaids. It is better that we sailors, who have spent our entire lives hunting mermaids and whales, take that route instead.
What is that Ryoshu voice? That Ryoshu voice is the result of chain smoking from the tender age of 2 months old, yes. MERSAULT is the French Revolution. MERSAULT was the French Revolution, nobility, and royalty at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, the in-game has CGO in the game. There you go. 5 packs a day. 5 packs a day for breakfast, boys. Yes. 5 packs for breakfast a day, boys. Yes.
While there aren't any particular powerful or troublesome mermaids there, our numerical advantage will still be useful in that path. At the end of its pancreas, we will hew open its largest vein. Then its left heart atrium will open to supply blood to the area.
Okay, so, what about us?
You will take this path, the right heart atrium connected to the lungs. This is a narrow path, so a smaller vessel will serve you well. Some other things have made their way into the path I sent you on. They are neither whale nor mermaid. Their numbers are small, but each of them may pose a difficult fight.
Free anatomy lessons, yes. Faust knows.
What you lack in numbers, I assumed, will be made up by your individual powers. You and your men will shine at targeted strikes, not all out battles that the Pequod will face through the pancreas.
Oh boy.
Were you not there, I would not have had to send Starbucks Queequeg and enlist other good men that way. A boat divided will have higher chance of failing. In fact, it is a rather significant concern of mine. But you have arrived, fitting perfectly into this conundrum of a puzzle, as the fate itself has ordained. Destiny is one fickle thing, is it not?
And so are the authors, you fucking bitch!
Miss Ahab must be referring to the abnormalities that were swallowed alongside the Lobotomy Corporation branch.
Oh, so you know something about those odd creatures, indeed. Our encounter was ordained by fate. The very destiny that leads me to the heart of the whale. Kill the monsters there. He opened the arteries, and the right atrium shall open. And we will meet again at the heart where the atriums meet. Then I shall enter and destroy its core. The heart of the heart, if you will.
Verily, you proclaim that there is a heart within a heart.
I see that you have little experience contending a foe so great as the whale. It is obvious that such a colossal creature would have a heart that fuels its heart.
Is that supposed to be obvious?
The sun shall shine on us again soon. Only when the sun shall shine on us again only when we destroy the heart beating with the very essence of evil. Though the whale's sundered flesh shall the gentle light reign over us. And you will impale me with the final harpoon to end my breath once and for all.
이곳의 지리를 파악하지 못했지만
Well, I have to analyze the geography of this entity. The general structure of the plan appears out to be executive manager.
Yeah, I agree. Looks like Ahab wasn't kidding about checking every nook and cranny of the belly of the whale. She did all that with a singular desire to hunt, to kill this great whale once and for all, and for such a long time. I heard the artist's voice from a mile away. You're welcome.
I still don't like this. You is supposed to just, listen to some dodgy captain ordering us around. I thought the clock at you was our boss. Why don't we just finish this with our own hands instead of relying on her? Let's just do this ourselves. Let one or two of us go mad and turn into a mermaid. At least it would have been our work at the end of the day. We just go get some wah.
참 대책 없는 발언이군.
A most irresponsible suggestion.
그 정도 손실로 해결.
I would have been the first to suggest that had I not estimated our losses to be higher than one or two of us.
So why didn't you?
이곳은
We are at a significant disadvantage when it comes to information on the battlefield. The executive manager's life may be at risk at any moment.
승률 낮은 도박.
Not even witless rookies or gamble with the lives of their superiors. And all of that for your pride?
되지 않는 이야기다.
What foolishness!
You should.
심장만 터뜨린다면 끝장을
As long as we destroy the heart, I can end her.
심장만 터뜨린다면
As long as we destroy the heart. She grits her teeth as she repeats it to herself like a mantra. Once she gets her wish, technically her contract would be over. I have a feeling the Indigo Elder might get to it first. I have a feeling that the Indigo Elder is gonna be the one that kills Big Dick Moby, and then the terms are no longer gonna apply. Because the condition was Captain Ahab kills the whale and Ishmael kills Captain Ahab. If Captain Ahab gets the kill stolen, then the deal is off. Oh boy. Bob Chat, welcome today. How you doing? You know, his dub makes me think Grot and Orc arguing. I mean, not Grot, but a Toad. Oh my god! Like, we're talking about Toad from Super Mario, right? Like the Mario! Kind of thing. Yeah, that's the voice that I gave her. I'm imagining, like, you know, in Super Mario Galaxy, where, like, the invasion of the Mushroom Kingdom, and there's, like, a bunch of, like, Toad soldiers. Like, I'm imagining, like, a Toad general arguing with, like, a Warhammer 40k boss. Like, we are talking like about a full-on green skin, fucking like let me just bring an image of Toad, Super Mario Galaxy Toad. Let me just soldier. Let me find one of the Toads that was like a soldier. Okay, Captain Toad counts. Captain Toad counts, and then Warhammer 40k orcs. Like, I'm imagining a conversation. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up in a second, right? So I'm imagining a conversation between one of these, like this being the Otis, and one of these being Heathcliff. Red Gaze Virgilius, welcome today. How you doing? Maybe the Indigo Whaler gets a heart attack before attacking the whale or something. I don't know, but I'm just imagining, you know, like cute Otis and Heathcliff. Because these are the voices I'm making. These aren't the voices that I'm giving them. So I am not apologizing. All right. She grits her teeth as she repeats it to herself like a mantra, so that she may never forget, not even for a moment.
Right then, we will meet again at our rendezvous point. Let this be a good voyage to us all.
The alternative is she dies in the pancreas.
The sunlight is within our grasp, my dearest crew. We will soon breathe deep the metallic traitor stench of the city's air.
Ahab provided us with a boat that could bring us all the way to the heart. But what happens after it's hang on. But it's not that once the wish is over, you stop working for the country, you for exchange for his granting your wish. But what happens after it's granted? That is also yes. Smash or pass, Ahab? Pass. Too old. Too old.
피코드 선언만 가능해.
Only
이 배
backward cruise steers backward boat.
그러니까
So
내가 해.
I steer.
Queequeg joined us as our helmswoman. Queequeg wasn't lying. This boat wasn't like any other boat we've ever seen. Its body was made of flesh and bones. I also noted that a few pieces of metal plates were visible between the organic materials. Only a crew of the Pequod could possibly know how to steer this bizarre ship. Oh! Oh boy. That Quick voice is insane. She's brain dead. She's brain dead. And it's only because I don't know how to do an Ogren voice. It's only because I don't know how to do an Ogren voice. Because yeah, she's effectively become an Ogren. Yeah, I do a lot of Warhammer 40k. Okay, there we go. We got her. Oi! Oi! Don't change my shit on me like that. Fuck you. The curva. So yeah, no, the MERSAULT that I have is this one. And yeah, he's mainly poise. So I do need to get a... Do I have any sinking MERSAULTs? What about you? What do you do? He's bleed charge. Yeah, how about you? Poise rupture, poise rupture, and we have Lobocorp, that is burn bleed. Okay, he's gonna be good for my other teams, but not this one. Okay, and the middle little brother, he's got bleed. Ah! Dead rabbits? Rupture, and second is burn. Okay, yeah, so I don't have any sinking MERSAULTs. Oh well. Ring MERSAULT would be a nice upgrade. Yeah, I mean, this one is pretty good so far, but... Let's go. Pequot Town entrance, and now we get Queequeg. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not you. You. There we go.
자, 판
Let's go.
돌아갑니다.
So keyword IDs you have? Right, I can do that. Receive the kids for the new IDs? No, I haven't. I'm gonna wait for them to come out. Like, I'm gonna wait for them to come out and see it then. Just because I don't have the Reacts channel set up. Because, oh my god, once we start the Reacts, yeah, we're gonna react to a lot of Limbus Company content. Because I have a separate YouTube channel for the Reacts, and I'm gonna start building up for, like, the basic bitch Reacts. And, yes, you are stacked as shit? Yes. Yes. Not so ever welcome today. How you doing? Yes, I am. I am the luckiest and most blessed man alive. Do you already plan on getting on Donna Rodia? Probably, yeah. Ishmael stares wordlessly at Queequeg. I thought you, everyone, died.
나도
Me
죽었다고 생각했어.
also thought you dead.
그리고
Where I
있던 곳엔
was, we
죽은 사람
buried dead
태우지 않고
people. Now burning
땅 속으로
in earth,
그리고
in hearts
마음속으로
deep, never to dig up
다시 못
again.
잊어야 하니까.
Because we have to forget.
내겐 내가
Did you bury me
묻힌
too?
사람이야?
There is a song from Seven Spires that fits this interaction entirely, and it is already making me emotional. It's called "Bury You" by Seven Spires, and yeah, I will bury you among the stars that fill the that fill the stars of my eyes. It's such a beautiful song by Seven Spires. I am biased because Seven Spires, they're my friends, but oh my god, it's such a beautiful song. I will bury you among the stars. Ah! So yeah. Oh boy. Benefit granted from Type 4? We might do that. I've been hoarding these resources, so yeah. Did you bury me too?
나는
I
보고 싶어.
want to see sunset again.
Get ignored, bitch!
이 생각으로
That keeps me going, breathing, going happens.
바깥 세계는
I
싫었던 건 아니었어.
thought you didn't like the outside world.
노을은 따뜻해.
Sunset, always warm,
어디서
wherever it sets.
Ishmael, this is not the Queequeg you knew. I'm hearing a terrifying cry coming from far away.
아들의 울음소리.
Metal It's the mermaid's cry.
저렇게 돼.
Our
나가지 못한
future, if we fail to escape,
울부짖기만 해.
cry
나는
and cry,
모든 것들을 죽이고
trying to kill all we see and melt very slowly
아주 나중에
and later
처음부터
float
없었던 것처럼
away like we were never here.
There's no coming home, not for Queequeg, there ain't.
되고 싶지 않아.
God
이놈
want to be mermaid.
창백한 고래.
Pallid well, have to kill it. Only then we get out.
Ah! I see another vision of Ishmael. It's growing more and more frequent. Maybe it's the influence of the golden bow.
울음소리.
Crying.
지하실에서는 매일같이
Every
끔찍한
night, a
울음이 들려오고
terrifying cry echoes from the holds.
이번엔 네가 지하실로 갈 차례.
Rivers, your turn to go down there.
매일 밤마다 울부짖고
Mermaids cried every single night, so we had to lock them deep in the holds.
집은 내려가기 싫어요. 무섭단 말이에요.
People don't want to go there. It's scary.
제비 뽑기 결과야.
Yeah, it's just a look at the drop. I'm sorry, but you go accept it.
퀴퀴그 이상하지 않아?
Isn't it weird, Queequeg?
왜 우리가
Why are we
이런 짓을 벌이고 있어야
doing any
하는지.
of this? A few words even during her usual time. Okay.
Ishmael, steel yourself. See a pallid whale soon. Which means all this will be over soon.
Yeah. It'll all be over soon. No tiara, no long hair. Not our Ishmael. Not our Ishmael. Not our Ishmael. Hashtag not my Ishmael? So when the voyage is over...
What's this, miss? Can you not even man your stations properly? You dickens!
선장님.
Captain, Pip doesn't want to go down there. Pip is scared of death. It's so scary down there. Every night Pip hears. Every night he scratches at the locked door. Get a hold of yourself, Pip. That's just a mermaid. Pip, no. That was our main stuff, Captain. A pallid whale had stuff and the boat was on it. Pip. Turn away from the sound the holds. Look far beyond to the Great Lake. The pallid whale's day of reckoning draws near. The louder the mermaid cries, the closer we are to our goal. That creature will lead us to the pallid whale.
How is a child that buff? Rough childhood. That's not the Ishmael I paid for? Yes. The God and Goliath, but every canto that passes just keeps getting better. Yeah, it's insane how good this is. That night, I snuck into Captain Ahab's quarters. To enter the captain's quarters unauthorized was like breaking a taboo. Every sailor knew that. Eleanor, welcome today. How you doing? Don't let JoJo make you think sailors are twins? I know, right? The cantos? My favorite? So far, I loved Canto 4. Like, just the theme of it and everything, I just absolutely loved it, but... we'll see. If I was caught, I would have had to accept whatever punishment they decided to levy upon me for committing a sin. That may as well have been a mutiny. But I don't know what I was thinking when I walked in there. Captain Ahab, Captain? The captain's eyes were locked on the map of the Great Lakes stuck to the ceiling of her headquarters. She did not stir. I looked at this sight for a moment before stumbling out of the captain's quarters. She sleeps with her eyes open so that she can just stare at the fucking map. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. I mean, just... very creepy, yeah. Very creepy. Yep. I have to. So, you went into the captain's quarters, huh? Mr. Starbuck. Captain never gets a proper shut-eye, even when she sleeps, she's with her eyes wide open. She's always looking for that pallid whale somewhere in the Great Lake, even as she dreams. Captain ain't sleeping, she's awake, always is. Yeah, on the Pequod, the captain had a tight leash around us. We were merely gasping on what little air she permitted us. Go and get some rest. The captain said that whale's gonna be close. I don't always understand the captain, but I always wish he'd obtain some different ideas. But we won't have to suffer much more of that. We'll all be free soon. Rush boulders with those muscles? Probably. Once we kill the pallid whale and leave the ship, we oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oi. There we go. This one has a haircut. This one has a haircut. That is all. That is all. This one has a haircut. Oh my god. Once we kill the pallid whale, yep. That one has hair. Oh my god, that one has style. Should we give it the coupons? Nope. Oh my god. Should we give it the coupons so that Ricardo has to come in and get the coupons himself? Oh boy. This is a good ID lineup. I am the luckiest and most blessed man alive. We have such good IDs. And we ended up getting a good chunk of these, like, surprisingly easily. So luscious. Yep, we have to call Ricardo. He's... that right there is Ricardo's match. Right there. Oh my god. This is how you get Ricardo to, kill the whale. Oh my god, this is how the whale is gonna die. Ricardo is gonna find out about the super fancy haircut. Definitely have coupons, sirens, mermaids. And, yeah, he's gonna come in and go on a rampage. He's gonna realize that, oh my god, the fucking whale was the one that made this all happen. Nuh-uh, and that's gonna be it. Not too should we get that's really gonna aim. I mean, we have some real good ideas so far, but yeah. Might be a little late for the elephant request. Yes, just a few minutes late. Yes. All right. GG. How do you think Ricardo got the coupons in the first place? He stole them from the mermaids. I like that. I like that. There you go. He stole it from the mermaids. All right, Queequeg 2. So soon after setting sail. Whoa, says somebody. We started hearing something shaking underneath the ship. Rick wouldn't do that. He's a bro. Well, not to the mermaids. Kitty stickers from there as well? He might have, yeah. What's that? Forsooth, there may be a foe underneath our ship scratching. Yeah, that's ominous. Should we check it out? What do we do? We don't know what will happen if we go. Okay, so Ishmael... Okay, we can check underneath the ship to give Ishmael a slight boost to her, SP, or we can gain an EGO gift. Logically, we check. Ishmael is healed for 10 HP. Yeah, of course we should. As soon as we decided to check underneath the boat, a powerful shock rocked the stem of the boat. Mermaids. Hostiles are climbing from the bottom of the ship. We can minimize our losses by having one of us go push them off the ship before they latch on. As soon as that was decided, two sinners jumped from their seats and approached me. I will go, executive manager! No, I am better suited for this task. The two sinners begin bickering. We don't know what'll happen. We have to choose the feathers. You think he can make it? Oh no! MERSAULT needs to roll an 11. Oh no! MERSAULT can only roll anywhere between 12 and 20. Love you, assume it was Otis. She's the only one who calls him executive manager. Oh my god, MERSAULT over here. MERSAULT being beyond odds. MERSAULT being beyond odds. MERSAULT struck a mermaid crawling up from the waters. Selected until... Oh, he takes 15 HP damage, and we get melted LCCB employee badge. Oh no, he lost his badge. Pride damage taken -10. It will be done, manager. Yep. Oh my god. Favorite gambling simulator? Yes. Yep, MERSAULT succeeded this event check. Yep. Queequeg 3. Let's go. I love this so much, dude. I love this. This is one of the reasons why I don't take this MERSAULT off my team, because he just has these. So, yeah. Yeah, no, like, it's just too convenient. It's too convenient. Alright, let's see. Let's go. God damn, Ryoshu giving everybody some petals, or taking a bunch of petals, nice. God, I love her. I love this ID, dude. I love this Ryoshu. So fucking useful. So incredibly useful. Alright, we're just gonna give you over here. Let's just go. Go, Otis, yay! I'm doing this. Oh, catch your run glitch, yep. Ishmael at calm, minus 25 SP, yep. Very nice and calm. Very much. As I saw to kill the whale within 15 minutes for a 30% pay bonus. Doesn't even have to be a 30% pay bonus. And the thing is, he would say no because then he knows that it would interfere with Ishmael. That's the only reason. Like, he's very considerate. He's very, very considerate, and the only reason he doesn't do it is because he knows that Ishmael would be worse off. Tower of population taking shelter in his city? 100%. Yes, 100%. Yes. Like, we have established that, yes, Limbus Company happens in Uisekeshvehervar, which is then put with, like, whatever fucking name Montenegro has. And yeah, MERSAULT is a gentleman, yes. We entered a narrow waterway of sorts. It's taking advantage! I see mermaids swimming under the ship. Mermaids latched onto the walls are glaring at us as well. This plays hard to steer and keep track of directions, hard to do at once. Someone will have to keep track of the directions. Alright. Who could keep track of the... Oh, this one is extra difficult for MERSAULT. He needs an 11. Bopper, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to the mosh pit. Oh my god! I wonder who could possibly have a slightest chance. Let's go. Oh, look at that! He got it! He got it! Oh my god. Left. The road splits to 3. Wait, look, opening at 2 o'clock. Thanks to MERSAULT's quick and clear directions, we were making quick work of the waterways. There is no end to them, huh? But the horde of mermaids attacking our ship doesn't seem any smaller than it did when it first encountered. Oh, he heals 5 SP. Look at that. Nice. Exit still far. Oh no, someone will have to continue keep track of directions. What should we do? No! They took MERSAULT away from me! Okay. Fine. Fine. Alright, Rodia is next. Rodia is next. She only needs 2 coins, so high chance here. There we go. GG. Ah, MERSAULT is busy giving the initial directions. Hope you're having fun. I really am. Anclaron, welcome today. How you doing? And Funky, welcome today. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. Go straight now, Roder. Through these quick directions we're making. Does not to them. Okay, are we gonna do this again? Almost there. We escape soon to next area. We're almost there. We got one more. One more. Okay, Yisang or Don Quixote. Okay, it seems like they're all the same. So let's go for Yisang. Let's go for Yisang since he got full SP. Come on, Yisang. Do not let me down. There we go. It's opening up. Wait, it's a waterfall. Steady as you go. Phew, oh rocks, ahoy, keep left and right, full rudder. Thanks to Yisang's quick, straightforward directions, we managed to lose the mermaids and escape the waterway. He is healed for 15 more SP. We get mermaid oil. Tremor. MERSAULT, let someone else have the spotlight? Yes, it will be done. Yep, there you go. So was too strong to decided to let the other sinners have the spotlight? Yes. Yes, 100%. Alright. Heal up, boys and girl! Let's go! Right heart atrium already, okay. Okay.
자, 판 돌아갑니다.
3 of my IDs are tremor. Yeah, not enough. Not enough.
저거 인어도 아니고 고래도 아니고
Not mermaid. Not well.
괴물
Monster from other outskirts.
환상체라고 명칭합니다.
Their official denomination is abnormalities. They were once contained within the Limbus Corporation branch, but the whale has devoured them.
다르지만 본 적이 있어.
I saw similar things before,
환상체.
but not different.
네. 외곽에 사는
Yes, indeed. In the outskirts, anything is within the realm of possibility. I find it credible that you may have encountered similar entities in the outskirts.
환상체
Uh,
어떻게
I'm-
찾아내지?
burn how?
I am giving her the full Ogren. Yeah, she's an Ogren. She's an Ogren. For those of you who don't know, in Warhammer 40k, because of course I'm making a Warhammer 40k reference, 40k, there are the Ogrins. Ogrins are a type of abhuman. They are very big. They are big, muscly, like they are massive, they are strong, they are pure muscle, and they are, in the strictest sense of the word, mentally retarded. Like, we are talking Forrest Gump would be the highest among them. And the thing is, the Ogrins, usually they struggle to be able to say out loud words that are more than 2 syllables. There's a YouTube video called An Ogren Story, which is basically narrated by an Ogren, and it goes to show the kind of character. Like, they tend to be very pure of heart, very lovely, very, very innocent kind of people. Like, here's a story, right? In there's a game called Warhammer 40k Darktide, which is kind of like Left 4 Dead, right? And one of the possible characters is an Ogren. Now, in this game, you have guns, you have swords, you have maces, and you have grenades. However, the lore for this is that the Ogrins, when they get trained, they are not very smart. So when they get trained, you know, usually the commissar or whoever is training them, when it comes to grenades, they will show a box of grenades, and the commissar would say, like, these are grenades, and the way you use them is you pick them up, you remove the pin, and you throw it at your enemy. The commissar is talking about the grenades in the box, but the Ogrins will take the box, open the box, and throw it at the enemy. And you know what the best part is? In Warhammer Darktide, that is actually what they do. You don't have grenades as an Ogren. You have a box of grenades, and you throw them at the enemy so hard that the box hitting the enemy is what kills them. I love it. I love it. Their fingers are too big to be able to remove a pin. So yeah, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Like, they're super innocent creatures, but they're like this hulking, like the absolute hulks and everything. And yeah, they can also throw rocks and whatnot, but they always struggle with this kind of like advanced stuff. And yeah, there is an upgrade, like there is an ability that after you throw the box, the grenades still go off. So yeah, no. The orcs are your favorite race. Yeah, no, and Ogrins are like they are the best. That's the faction 40k that did thing-based. I think this will work, so it works. That's the orcs. The orcs are even more stupid than an Ogren. Like, the smartest Ogren without any brain augmentations, like, the legend is that he was able to count to 5. Like, that's the level of cognitive incapacity that the Ogrins have. And it's just, yeah, that's what she's, like, that's what I'm giving to Queequeg. Yep, the legend was able to count up all the way to 5. If Ogren's smart enough, they can toe-to-toe with Astartes. Oh no, like the Ogres in general can already toe-to-toe with Space Marines. In general. Like there are stories of Ogres beating Chaos Marines. Like there are stories of that. Like the main thing that the Marines have that the Ogres don't is higher cognitive capacity, which gives them more strategic advantage. But muscle mass wise, Ogres can beat an Astartes. Not primaries, but regular. Yeah. Yeah, Ogres more smarter than the government. Hey, yeah, let's not be too mean to the Ogres, okay? So yeah, if the orcs were smart, we'd all be in trouble. That's what I love about Warhammer. Every faction has the... If they could dominate the galaxy if it wasn't for... And for the orcs, it's if it wasn't for the fact that they're so incredibly stupid. Yeah. Salamanders, for being the closest you get to a good guy. Salamanders are great. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god. But yeah, no. And no, the good guy... the good guy in Warhammer strays in the infinite. If you know, you know. So yeah.
They were once human. These abnormalities have been created by humans as a new source of new energy.
있는 것 같아.
I have wishes, looks like.
환상체들이
You ask if the abnormalities have specific wants or desires, yes?
저들은 알고 있어.
Yes, I know what they want,
자기들이 원하는
what they desire, what they wish.
Well, looks like wants and desires are all they have left.
부러운 거야.
Must be nice.
We learned how the latest are made with recuperation. Oh, then we're gonna have to definitely check it out. How long do these streams go? We have about a half an hour left. So yeah, like we do have, like right now we have one last week of this, and then we have what is called the full-time experiment, which, by the way, everybody, full-time experiment starts on Friday. So, yes, Ahab's #1 hater, welcome to today. How you doing? Welcome, Ishmael. Welcome, Princess. So, do not torture him with Love Corp. I'm a Dark Souls veteran. I'll be fine. So, yeah, no. What time on Friday? Friday, like, we're gonna start the regular LFAs 2 hours earlier, but the gaming after show is still gonna be at 9 p.m. Central Europe. I'm gonna have to make an update. Like, if you go to the Twitch channel, you will see the schedule in your local time zone, and the gaming after show shows that right now. So, yeah. It's psychological horror. It's fine. I've played Silent Hill. So,
자기가 원하는
knowing what you
제대로 안 되는
want, knowing what you desire.
Very different torture than Dark Souls. Cool. Nice. Queequeg was ceaselessly scratching at her arm as her eyes remained fixed on the abnormalities. She was scratching so hard that blood and pale gunk were starting to seep from her torn skin. You're into those kind of management games known as hellish? Management, you say? Are we talking, like, Spreadsheet Simulator? Are we talking about Spreadsheet Simulator? Because I've played Paradox games. I love me Stellaris, I love me Crusader Kings. No spreadsheets, no? Okay. So different kind of management. Okay. Monster management sim? Okay. Okay. Neuron activated, yep.
Quick, stop! You're bleeding! Still doing that, huh? Born again.
Boy, 4 and U4. I need to play Hearts of Iron. That's the only one of the series that I haven't played. I stopped playing Victoria. Like, I had this one save that I was carrying throughout everything, and I stopped at Victoria.
Couldn't become one.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's this one! Hello there! Oh my god, it is so unpleasant to see you! Oh my god. Okay. You here and you here. Let's go! He's jamming, yep. Mr. Sprunky, Mr. Krabs. Mirror Dungeon Goober, yep. Pattern difficulty spikes. Okay, I'm used to difficulty spikes, so yes. My favorite from the ones you've seen in the Mirror Dungeon? Favorite. I don't have a favorite. I don't have a favorite so far. Go, Yisang! Kill, destroy, obliterate. Hit it. Yeah, there you go. Least favorite? That fucking frog. That fucking frog that makes my sweet Rhodia not be able to do her things properly. Ah! Yeah, I don't like the frog. I don't like that frog. Okay, you here, you here, you here, you here, and you here. All right, unclashable. Okay. Frog like dog monster hunter. Yes. Yes. Nice team. Oh yeah, we have an insanely good team. I'm the luckiest. I am the luckiest and most blessed man alive. And if you doubt it, then you've just not seen enough. Depression modern Rhodia. I know. Attack the boss. Yep. God, I love this Ryoshu. I love this Ryoshu. Come on, Rhodia. Come on, Otis. Give me something. Come on. Ah! At 1 HP. Fuck you. Ah. Okay, we did break it open. We broke it open. All right. What is that? What is that? That is the treasure. Okay, you here, you here. Who you trying to avoid? Okay. We're gonna set it so that you try to avoid this one. And everybody else. Okay. Just keep building it. Keep building it. And Quixote, you go take this one. Let's go. Bring into Canto V. It is insane. Full sync team already. I know. I got so incredibly lucky. Like, the full playthrough is on the gaming channel. And you can see us playing. Like, I have not done a single pull outside of streaming. Like, we pulled all of these live on stream. Come on, Ishmael! The curva! Añad! Okay, at least we got the calls in. Oh, I managed to get all 5 coins. Nice. Oh, come on. Quixote! Quixote! There we go. So, you start closing. Yeah, I know. I know how Rodion works with this, but yeah. Looking closely at it, it appears to be a gem of sorts. Born after a long, long time of waiting. Yeah, this is how clams work. Born in the ebb and flow of the filth that fills and leaves that thing with its every moment. Taking his gem away would be equivalent to taking its reason for existence away. It may fall apart without it. Who's gonna do it? Okay, Yisang is gonna do it. Yisang is gonna do it because nobody else has any close chance. Come on, Yisang. Come on, Yisang. There you go. Yisang reaches towards the twinkling light. The green slime, the acidic burning sensation, the writhing larva. Shit. But despite all that, Yisang prevails, claiming the gem in their hand. An incomprehensible roar echoes. It quickly regenerated something new in its maws, but it won't be the same. Where did MERSAULT go? He's in reserve. He's letting them do the thing because he knows that everybody else needs a chance to, character development and all that, All right, there we go. Staggered, all of you, go. Go, 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 go. Big one, big moment, big dick moment. Come on, boys. Come on, boy and girls. Big dick energy. Big dick energy. Come on. Come on. What did I just fucking say? There you go. There you go. That's better. Ooh, nice. All right, come on, Yisang. Come on, Yisang. We're building up for that Furioso. Come on. Come on, Rhodia, darling, honey. Oh, now she's come on, there she, come on. Okay, at least you got that one, but come on, dude. Come on. There you go, Quixote. Go wild! Go wild! Nice. Okay, that was good. That was good. Is that what I think it's more like a Saw situation? MERSAULT. Like, not even a question. MERSAULT. Because MERSAULT can survive everything. Like, MERSAULT is both Jigsaw and the victims. Like, that's just MERSAULT. MERSAULT is just doing, like, MERSAULT just became, like, you know, Jigsaw because he was bored. Like, he was bored one day, he wanted to see what the whole fuzz was about, and he just did it. So, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Oh, boy. Standard because Dante can revive them. I mean, MERSAULT doesn't need revival. He just, you know, he just lets Dante pretend because it's part of his job. Daniel, welcome to the, how you doing? Oh. Yep, MERSAULT, yep. Come on. Come on. Wait, he should have, there you go. He's GG. GG. GG, everybody. GG. It is time. It is time for Big Dick Yisang energy. There you go. Go, Otis, do your thing. Go do your thing. Yep, Yisang, go brrr. Resident IDs, these are insanely good. I know these are insanely good. Look at that. He's just toying with everybody, and now... Come on. You see? GG. GG. Pretty good, you need a Rodia ID. Right now, the only one that I need that is... Like, the only ID that I have super weak is Gregor. He was our first 3-star, but yeah. Quickwag, what are you doing? Quickwag used to spend some nights. So those weren't tattoos. So those aren't tattoos, those are literal carvings. Ishmael, and you're saying that, and you fell in love with this. Yes, Megumi, yes. Those are tattoos? It don't look like me. I mean, she might be tracing those tattoos. Is that a Hey Show team? This one is insane. People said, hold my beer and release the war crime that is Papa Sang? Yes. Despite this? Okay. Okay, so it is. Okay. In crushing loneliness, in unbearable pain, Quickwag sat in the corner of a dark, dark room. She looked down at her arms. Then, with a small dagger she uses for cutting harpoon ropes, she mercilessly tore into her arms, like she was carving something into her flesh. MERSAULT plays every character in a movie at the same time without editing the footage. His after images just make him look like he's multiple places at the same time and even has time to change. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, he's also the director, the producer, he made the props, everything. And it's all on the spot. It's all fresh on the spot, yes. Oh, God. Why am I not narrating with Ishmael's voice? Because whenever it's this, it's Ishmael's memories through Dante. So, still Dante.
This is price.
I peered closer. Her body was covered with countless strange tattoos. Over them were scars of old and gnashed wounds, cut as though to hide the tattoos drawn on her skin. Did you do that to yourself?
I did.
But why?
Because of shame. Because of the tattoos, I engraved them myself.
Quickwag, don't do this. We'll go look for a place that could erase your tattoos. There's got to be one out there at one of the nests. So stop hurting yourself like this. Yeah, you never heard of laser removal? Like, I understand that you got a lot of tattoos and that it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna hurt more than this now, isn't it? Oh my god. My tattoos, tattooed in a special way. It's no normal way to erase. Of course, of course. Of course you okay. And even if there is, I won't erase like that. Okay, I know that this is not a question that you ask a woman, but what do you want? So what do you want? Not a solution, that's for sure. Oh my god. The metal tattoo, probably.
왜?
Why? No way to be free from past. Penitence, of course, yep. She could have been the first Sororitas Ogren. She could have been the first Sister of Battle Ogren, but instead she went fishing. Instead she went fishing. And deep down, she knows that she has to repent somehow, and she doesn't know what a repentia is. So, yeah. She doesn't, so she's got to do what she knows. She goes with it however she knows. For those of you who don't know, the Sisters of Battle, the Sororitas, are a faction of Warhammer 40k, because of course they are. They are basically space nuns who are so unbelievably zealous that they just put on power armor and go kill shit. Like, they are an army in 40k that you can play, in my opinion, one of the coolest armies out there. And yeah, they kind of are Valkyries. Like, there is like Saint Celestine, Saint Catherine that have these incredible angelic kind of things. Like, their faith in the God Emperor of Mankind is so strong that they have literal acts of faith. Like, they have the power of miracles on their side. They literally have the power of God and anime on their side, kind of thing. But within that, we have the Repentia. Within that faction, within that sub-faction, we have the Repentia. The Repentia are sisters that fleed or otherwise disgraced themselves in battle. So as a way to not get shot on the spot, they become Repentia. The Repentia, they are a frontline unit that are given nothing but a basic cloth and what's it called? Purity seals. They are given what is called an eviscerator, which is a massive fuck-ass chainsword, and just told, go. Kill. And if they survive the battle, they redeem themselves and they can go back to the regular army. Otherwise, they are very much just completely doomed. So yeah, Quick didn't know what a Repentia was, but she could feel it, so... For they have another sister, they called Sisters of Silence. Yes, there's also the Sisters of Silence, but those are direct guardians of the Emperor. They are an anti-psychic unit, and they are separate. Yeah, they are not really a subset of the Sororitas, they are a subset of the Custodes. Of the Custodians, who are the Emperor's protectors, like the direct protectors, like the guards of the Imperial Palace kind of thing. On a whaling ship, any discussion of the crew's past was an unspoken taboo. Whalers were often running from their pasts. What were you running from then? Even Satan can break their minds and mental faith? Yeah, no, like, there are no chaos sororitas in 40k. There's a chaos faction for almost everything except sororitas and necrons. Like, those are the only two factions that don't really have a chaos influence that way, because the elves that have the Dark Elder, which they are indirectly a chaos faction, There are no Chaos Orcs either. There are no Chaos Tyranids. Custodians, but female, because people don't like real... I mean, Custodies were like handcrafted by the Emperor, and the Emperor was a very no girls allowed kind of guy. So it doesn't make sense that that there would suddenly be female Custodies. Like, that's just lore-wise, it does not make sense. The Emperor, like, you say what you will about the setting, the Emperor made the Space Marines with the whole no girls allowed thing. The Sororitas came out from the Inquisition, not from the Emperor. The Emperor was very much no girls allowed kind of guy. So, yeah, because in those Chaos Orcs know that they are too strong for Chaos, probably, yeah. So, yeah, no, the Custodians were handcrafted. And that kind of thing, and GW completely fucked up their introduction, because there were ways. Tyranids just very big bugs. I mean, yeah, imagine Alien from Alien vs Predator kind of thing, and give them a massive army of that, and yeah, there you go, yeah. Wanted to wash their pasts away in the waves, or threw themselves against the waves in their desperate need for money. Ishmael, you already know. I come from the middle. That Space Marine OC in the wheelchair? What do you mean Space Marines in a wheelchair? What are you talking about? Yes, that's the Dreadnoughts. Yup, the middle finger to Ricardo. Yup. I had a hunch when I saw your tattoos. Yeah, she has. Oh boy. The middle never forgets. Everyone in the back streets knows the story, though it may just be one of those tall tales. It's not a tale one can so casually laugh off. Dreadnoughts? Yes, Dreadnoughts are one of the most horrifyingly badass things in 40k. A Dreadnought is basically when a Space Marine is wounded in battle but doesn't die. They are therefore plastered back together and put into these giant coffin machines. And they are there, even in death, they serve. And yeah, they just go around and fuck shit up. They are one of the strongest units in 40k. And yeah, there's a dead or dying Space Marine there. They are put in hibernation, and then they are woken up when the fight arrives. And that's it. That's just what they do. Like, there's these meme pictures of the Space Marine here being fed a margarita while on a break. But yeah, no, there's like, these are insane. So yeah, these are all disabled Space Marines. Every single Dreadnought is a disabled Space Marine. Every single one. Anyway, let's continue because we're about to end the stream. Everyone in backstreets knows the story. Though, okay, wait, what is? Once a child bumped into a stranger and spilled ice cream on his clothes. Marines Custodians are not regular people. They are horribly mutated with growth hormones, redundant organs. You don't want girls in that position, especially when a world like Warhammer, where keeping your numbers as high as possible is a must. Yeah, like the one argument against female Space Marines and female Custodians in general is the Demon Kulaba. The Demon Kulaba is the one reason why you would never, ever want any of them. Yes, maybe the Sororitas don't know about it, maybe they don't have a womb, maybe they removed a womb when they become Sororitas. In general, like, you just do not want any person that could possibly have a body fit for the Demon Kulaba to be there. So why would you make soldiers and spend so much time and resources to risk them becoming the Demon Kulaba? So yeah, no, it's insane. Yeah, no, the Dreadnoughts have some. It's like Warhammer 40k is grimdark for a reason. So yeah, no. Have you had any friends on Limbus? Yeah, we got a bunch. So it's the worst than being captured by the Dark Killer. Yeah, the Demon Kulaba. Yes, it's horrible. Yes. The stranger whose clothes were spoiled comforted the crying child and sent him on his way home. That stranger was an officer of the middle, and the spoiled clothes happened to be his favorite set. That day was the last day anyone, including the child, ever saw the child's family. That was Ishmael, wasn't it? That was Ishmael. Maybe it's just our humor, maybe it's just one of those countless baseless urban legends, but no one dares to treat this tale like this. Because the middle really was like that. But the middle that I've heard of... I know that the middle accepts anyone into their fold, but I also heard that once you're a part of the middle, they'll never let you go.
Yes, the middle remembers, the middle never forgets. Never. So can't leave, so they captured me.
Little minute raised Rogers. I think it was that. I think it was the middle. Wasn't it somebody else that destroyed Rogers' village? No, I think it was the middle. I don't know. Oh, somebody did because Rodia crossed the wrong person, so. Yes.
They said to me, really live, erase everything of the middle from me. If not, they catch me again. My tattoo is the middle's brand, so I cut up the brand. I have to. My speech also touched by the middle, so I went to doctor to cut up my tongue, to cut up my brain, to break myself.
Oh god, so I did give her the right voice. So we're generally sterile, cannot have children, normal women reasons. With a normal... Yeah, no, like, Space Marines are sterilized. Like, they cannot have children. Because of the augmentations they are given, they cannot have children. Like, reproduction for Space Marines is very difficult. And in general, yes, in 40k, they need the women to give babies. Like... Yeah, oh no, that is somehow politically incorrect nowadays. Well, too fucking bad. It's a grim, dark future. Humanity's doing whatever they can to survive. So yeah. Necrons all because they're cool. I love them. The Necrons are such a cool faction. They really are. The Orcs are cool. And that's what I love about 40k. It doesn't matter what your preference is. There's something there for you. Something out there. I love it. And the buildings are still there. Well, there you go. But that's... The village is more than just the buildings, isn't it? Rodia killed the tax lady and the middle killed everyone else. Lovely.
And I ran again.
And after you lost your speech, and after you cut your whole body up to erase your tattoos, they're still coming after you. That's too high a price.
Not true. Back then, I was a maggot.
Hey, you're being too hard on yourself. Even if it's just a metaphor.
Crawling in fields, thinking fields was everything. Thought fields was the world. Thought I knew the world. They wanted to make me big sister. So I killed and killed and killed. Not because horses. I killed my own hands. Because I wanted to. Because I wanted respect as big sister.
No. We're all still in our cocoons. Soon we'll break out of our shells and be born again. Okay?
Born again.
Same rank as Ricardo, right? Yeah, insane. Yeah. Once this voyage is over,
찾아보자.
let's go find it together.
번데기에서
A way to break out of our cocoons.
나도 몰라.
I don't
그러니까
know.
같이 찾아본다는 거 아니야?
That's why I want to go find it with you. Together. Ishmael, this is not the time to flirt! The curva añad.
처음 봐.
As first time.
So the Project Moon game, some kid related to Small Brother. Lovely.
이스마엘.
First time I heard Ishmael. Sorry I see it on no.
그렇게
That's how we started looking beyond this voyage.
대왕 오징어 항구.
Breaking Port is gonna be the home of my very own seafood grill joint. I've never eyed up a nice place during last voyage. Have I eyed up a nice place during last voyage, you know?
그냥 청새치 항구에 소문난
Aren't you just
아닌가?
copying that one popular place from Marlingport?
아니거든.
I
핍은 돈
Pip
많이
wants to
벌고
be
싶어.
rich!
핍.
Pip wants to be a landlord! Landlords make a ton of money, you know!
Where the fuck is Pip? Why does he have fairy wings? Why does he look like a fucking furry?
저 녀석은
I got my eyes on you, kid. We're gonna be my dishwasher. I've seen how you scrape the oil off the ship.
아니에요.
No, Starbuck!
건물 아래에 들어올 거예요.
You'll rent Pip's building, and you better pay rent on time!
1등 항해사가
My first murder's badge don't make me cry to you guys, don't it?
No.
과거를 묻어두고
People who wanted to bury their pasts. People living from one day to the next without dreams, without futures. People like me.
배 위에서 삶과 죽음의
Between
교차로
every close call, between every moment of triumph, amidst the brutal trials we endured in solidarity, we began to sketch the rough pictures of our
나도
futures.
무언가를 그렸다.
I sketched something for myself, too.
안개가 낀 비린내 나는 어느 조그만 항구에서
In that sketch, I'm walking alongside Queequeg in some small port shrouded in mist and the smell of fish.
손에는 두꺼운 서적들이 들려 있을 수.
Maybe we're holding large textbooks in our hands. Don't tell me you're a fucking nerd!
손질이
Or
멀끔하게 된
maybe we're
수색적인
carrying
날개치가
suspiciously
들려 있을 수.
well-maintained weapons.
단순히 그날의
Or
맛있는
maybe we're
꿀거리를
just heading
들고 있었지
somewhere with
말이지.
our hands full of tasty treats for the day.
그리고 계속
And
고민해가는 거야.
you kept sketching
어떻게 하면
how we will continue to live without the rest of our
살아갈 수
days,
있을지를.
how we will persevere. Funky, for the roulette to work, exclamation point roulette and the number on the same command. She's smiling. Yup, she's smiling. Here, Ishmael stared wordlessly in her. Here, Ishmael stared wordlessly into her shimmering reflection, into the rippling and opaque river of acid surrounding the boat. Just as she stared into the lake back aboard Mephistopheles, her expression was so solemn and withdrawn that I couldn't bring myself to even approach her. In the opaque waters, Ishmael saw herself. Her future that now rested forever out of reach at the cold abyss of the lake. Her friends who could never return. How would it feel to know that your dreams will never come true? No idea. I was too absorbed in this hazy, ruminating thought to realize that I'd approached Ishmael and struck up a conversation. Ishmael, once this whole ordeal is over and we go back to Mephistopheles. She turns around. Hey, MERSAULT! Welcome today. It's a difficult week. I'm about to turn the stream. Well, welcome to today. Look who's here. MERSAULT is here in chat and in the game. Look at that. I'll tell you. What did I tell you about MERSAULT? Though you're pretending that Ishmael can be, after reading the part when Ishmael describes her desired future alongside Queequeg. She's a redhead sailor. The other one is like an Amazonian Dobby Mommy sailor. Of course they're all gay. Of course they're all gay. Would you consider Hungary Eastern Europe? It's right at the dead center. I would say like Hungary is the border. Like Hungary is gray area Europe. Hungary is gray area of Europe because it has a lot of Eastern European stuff, but it also has a lot of Central and Western European stuff to it. Like it's dead center. Like if there is a country that is Central Europe, it's Hungary. Because it has a little bit of everything. So yeah. Because they're gay, it has dick in the name, yeah. She turns around. How about we all go get ice cream together? You know, the one Don Quixote wanted. It won't matter whatever future I bring up with Ishmael now. None of it would reach her. It's also very gay. Yeah, no, I tell you, like, most sailors are either gay or compensating. So yeah, no, it's like, oh, it turns out a sailor is gay? Yeah. And? It's like, of all the characters, have you been? Is it going, manager? Oh, it's going great. I'm having a great time. This Friday, the full-time experiment starts. I am super excited for it. All right, let's finish this chapter and then we talk, right? So the most I could offer her now was a hopeful, immediate tomorrow. Sailors are guys? Well, sailors are gay, usually. Like, a sailor being gay? Oh, what a surprise. Something a little closer than the future that Ishmael is trying so hard to take back. Go back?
관리자님, 만약 제가
What will you do, manager?
만약에
If I told
제가
you
돌아가지 않겠다고
that I
한다면
don't want to go
어떻게
back?
하실 건가요?
What do you mean?
심장을 터뜨린 후
Once we destroy the heart, once I squeeze the life out of Ahab with my own two hands,
그 후에 제가
what
다시 돌아갈
would I
이유가
go back to?
살아갈 이유가
Why would I
있을까요?
go on? And here the mirror stands. The parallels between her and Ahab.
그건 공식적인 퇴사.
Is that an official resignation request?
No,
아니요,
forget it.
믿으세요.
If Ishmael finally gets what she wants, what's next? Would there even be anything left? Should I... Is it right for me to even ask her to continue on to the next? God damn it, Otis, read the room. I know, right? Oh my god. Folks, better be getting a handful of days off. Those days off were this past week that just went by. And full-time experiment, I'm getting 9 weeks off work. And we're going to be taking content creation full-time. But yeah, with that, I do need to call it a night because I have 3 more days of work this week, like tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I do need to call it a night now. But oh my god, this story, I am loving it. I am absolutely loving. Let me go ahead and do this. And yeah, with that, 9 weeks. Yeah, my work has a sabbatical policy that if you work there after a certain amount of time, you get 6 weeks off, and I was able to extend mine to 9 because I'm the best fucking person in the department. And right now, I'm gonna have to see how much they collapse a week without me. So. Not gays, I think like JoJo fans are like muscular men, long hairs probably, yeah. So yeah, with that, we're gonna have to be calling it a night. Once again, everybody, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up to the full playthrough, everything goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. Today's VOD and every VOD of gaming eventually winds up over here. Subscribe to the channel today, linked in the description. And yeah, if you missed anything today or anything else. So the latest pulls we got, the latest pulls we got were both the new Faust and the new Honglu. We got them both in a single 10 pull. We got them both on a single 10 pull. It was insane. Best person in the department privilege. Yeah, it only took me like 4 years to get there. So yeah, with that, I do need to call it a night now. When do you post the game? Oh, so the VODs go up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, like for example, today, the VOD from Friday should be going up. Today's VOD should be going up on Wednesday, Tuesdays on Friday, Wednesdays on Saturday, and that kind of thing, so that there's content for the weekend kind of thing. And yeah, no, it's insane how much luck I've had on this. So yeah. But yeah, I do need to call it a night, so let me just go ahead and close the game. And yeah, basically it's 5 times a week. I am hoping that we can do more, but it depends on how my schedule goes. And yeah, with that, thank you again, everybody, for another incredible stream. 24-hour stream when I haven't done one of those in a very long time, and I don't compromise my sleep. So we will see. But yeah, we'll see how things go. With that, we will be back tomorrow with more LFAs and then, of course, more gaming. The gaming portion starts at 9 p.m. Hungary time. The rest is at 6 p.m. Hungary time. Full up-to-date streaming schedule is on both Discord and Twitch. Both are linked in the description. Join the Discord. That's where everything gets announced first. Streams going live, videos going up, everything is announced there first. And, of course, yes, we'll be back tomorrow. So thank you again, everybody, for another incredible day, for the follows, the subs, the bribes, and just in general for such a good time. Again, I do not take this for granted. I am grateful every single day that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with. So yeah. With that, we will be back tomorrow. Ogren voice works there. Appreciated. Yes, the best, worst voice acting you've never heard. And with that, that is going to be it for me today, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. So thank you once again, everyone, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.